And we are live.
Wow.
All right, Joe, take it away.
As for what we did last week, after we left the sewers, we decided to, I believe we took a rest and then went to check on the farm and waited till nightfall. And then we were surrounded by many scarecrows and some person in the field, which turned out to be some moon thing. I don't remember exactly. And we talked, and she kept trying to know us without knowing us, and it was confusing as all hell. And we were able to leave, and I believe that was it. Oh, wait, no. People had a couple conversations, nothing really important, except Briar went to her room and then had a knife to her throat from whatever her name is. Why do I forget? Zhorsia?
Zhorsia.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Zhorsia had a knife to Briar's throat and asked for something that only she would know, and she said something that I can't remember because I'm having a bad headache, along with a toothache, and then ended with a hug because she apparently said the right thing, and that's where we left off.
I'd like to point out it was Zhorsia, the other Zhorsia, not...
We don't know. We don't know if it's the real Zhorsia or the false Zhorsia. We don't know which one's the real or the false.
It's a Zhorsia.
Mm-hmm. And that is not what happened on Glee, because that is not this fucking show.
Okay. So who should we start with?
Tori.
Absolutely.
All right.
It's the most important thing going on.
No.
Yes.
I like this idea. We'll start with Tori. Start with Briar, who is currently being hugged by a Zhorsia.
Yeah. I will hug her back. In confusion.
Alright.
I can teleport for you. That's all we know.
What did you say?
I should make her teleport for you.
Yeah,
That's all we know.
yeah, dimension door me somewhere, would ya? I'm also enjoying the hug though, because I got potentially, if it's real, really sad news. So I'ma just enjoy this hug.
She doesn't really say anything for a little while.
Oh, this is definitely the real Zhorsia. Wait, I guess, because I don't really know what to say. Well, I have things that maybe I want to say, but I don't know. I'm waiting.
Okay. Yeah, after a few minutes, she lets go. I almost said what goes.
Minutes. That's a long hug.
It was
a
a
good
long
hug.
It's a very long hug.
Look, you just need comfort and support from those closest to you. In her case,
Hugs are great.
I love hugs. Anyway.
I love hugs. Okay.
Anyway.
Oh my god, it just gets... Okay.
Well, we're descending into madness now.
No.
Anyway.
All life is madness. Anyway.
She lets go of you. So what's the deal with imposter me?
How do I know that You're not imposter, you.
You
This
sound
is
like
gonna
an
be
idiot.
This conversation's gonna hurt my brain, I can already tell.
That question alone makes you sound like an idiot, Briar.
It's convincing me more and more that you're the real Zhorsia. Do you care to enlighten me as to when the swap happened?
You remember when I disappeared randomly in the guild hall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got teleported to that waterfall. And
How long was it between that happening and us finding her?
a couple days.
She has been under that waterfall for a couple days. Jesus.
You were just drowning for days?
Well, the waterfall stops now and then. Yeah, it was not fun.
How often is now and then? So you're basically getting waterboarded.
Basically.
Fun!
Oh yeah, the existence was exhilarating, let me tell you. Really enjoyed all the time I spent getting wet.
Don't. Just don't. Don't. Briar, don't. I'm sorry. Tori, don't. Just bite your lip.
Briar then thinks to herself, she's like, that means I murdered somebody with Zhorshia's imposter. Nice. Awkward. So, do you have an idea of who it is downstairs if it's not you?
Oh yeah, it's definitely me. I'm in two places at once. You got me.
I was being serious.
Oh.
Sister?
Be funny.
No. I don't think now's the time.
I suppose it could be one of my sisters. Former sisters. Actual sister, maybe? Oh, I have a sister, by the way.
Yeah, we found that out.
Oh. Well, that ruins the fun.
Yeah, sorry, you can blame the moon.
What? What?
That's enough. That's story for another time. Well, I mean, I guess it'll probably have to be. Yeah, we have to stop the moon. Wow, that's a nonsense. Hang on, let me.
Colin,
No.
should we launch explosives at it?
No. Although I'm sure K2 would find that extremely enjoyable. No, it's like the essence of the moon that trapped here. Well, not here, but on the farm. And in like 9 days till the solstice. When the moon, I think, will try and like escape its bonds or the essence of the moon. She had a name. I don't remember it. And wants to plunge the world into eternal darkness. You know, the usual. Really fun stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, take it in. Take it all in. So yeah, the moon it knew stuff about us. Well, most of us.
It knew stuff about you.
Yeah, anybody, I guess, who's essentially lived under the light of the moon, the moment you told the moon your name, was able to sort of answer some questions about yourself. It was very strange and awful, so.
Okay. It sounds like you're just kind of making this up, but
I wish. I really wish. I really wish I had been hallucinating, and that it was all a figment of my imagination, and that everything that the moon told me was a lie. That would make it so much better. But unless we were all having a collective hallucination, it was real.
illusions are powerful enough in some cases.
I guess there's technically the one, downstairs right now, but
I don't know if that's an illusion per se.
Sorry,
A deception maybe, but not an illusion.
Sorry, do you have like a twin I don't know about?
Oh no, she's a few years younger than I am, but she's adopted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, did you have a plan coming back here, or was it just gonna be like, what if she had walked in here instead of me? Were you just gonna shank her?
Probably.
Oh. Okay. Should I go get her and let you get to that?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah,
now that you
probably
say it
not.
like that.
Yeah. Did you have a plan? Wait, I was about to ask. I guess after we pulled you out of the water, where have you been?
Just hanging out here.
What? Like when we weren't here? And you were just...
Well, you haven't come back.
Wait, have we not rested since...
No.
Not yet.
Really?
Yeah, you guys went.
Oh my god,
her
this
out
has
of the
taken
waterfall.
so long. It feels like we've been out of there for a week.
Yeah, you guys went in the morning and got her out of the waterfall.
Now it is
and then-
evening.
And then
Oh my
you went to
lord.
talk to Ragehorn.
It's like late afternoon.
And then we went to the moon
And then you
and
went
stayed
yeah,
there,
and, you
and
were
then we
out there
left the
for
moon in the middle of the
hours.
night. And now it is just the middle of the night and we're here.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
she's been here for like 12 hours or more.
Time
Still waiting.
time is so weird. Right, yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, distracted by the moon.
I'm sure it's lovely.
No, eerie, I think, is the more appropriate word I would use. Not lovely.
I mean, I suppose Eerie would also be fitting of the moon.
Yeah. Okay, so plan B, if you're not just gonna... What are you gonna do? Are we just supposed to walk around with your alter ego downstairs?
No, that would probably be a terrible idea, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, number one, she has my armor. In case you couldn't figure that one out.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want that back.
Yes, I know
so-
you're very attached to it.
Yeah, well, it's attached to her right now, but yes, I do want that. And number two, just get rid of her. Honestly, just send her on her way, call her out. It's the easiest way to get rid of her.
I'm sorry, is this something that's happened before?
Yeah, usually pretty often. She likes to appear randomly in people's lives and ruin them.
So
Often.
confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god, what the fuck, Zhorsia?
It's more of a what the fuck, Josh.
That too! I imply Josh when I... So you want me to go downstairs, call her out for not being you?
No. Get the armor first.
I couldn't ever get you. The only time you've ever been separated from your armor was the time when we found you and you didn't have it on already.
That sounds right.
How do you expect me to get her away from it?
I gotta get you out of your armor. How am I supposed to get her?
Yeah,
I
exactly. I can't get you out of your armor. How do I get you out of your armor?
I mean, we're all thinking the same first answer.
So am I. But
I mean, I've already answered, but
Brian.
I'm sure you can think of something. Plus, it's not like she sleeps in it, so. You can always wait till she goes to bed.
Has fake Zhorsia been sleeping out of the armor?
Oh yeah, no, regular Zhorsia doesn't sleep in the armor.
Well, I know, but I was just double checking that fake Zhorsia hasn't been sleeping in the armor. Okay.
Mainly because
sleeping in armor causes exhaustion. Yep.
Yeah. Really?
Yep.
Like all armor or just like heavy armor?
Medium and heavy armor.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. The more you know.
So if you get attacked at night, you are not wearing armor.
What do you mean? You don't just like
lucky.
Yeah, we are quite lucky. What do you want me to do when she's asleep? Just like chuck it out the window?
Sure.
Okay, that wasn't actually supposed to be a viable plan.
This is when we find out that Briar just always sleeps with the window open.
Okay, so let me get this straight. After I get her separate from the armor in whatever way, anyways, moving on from that part, then I call her out, and she should just skedaddle. She's not going to try and, I don't know, shank me.
Well, I recommend probably doing it in a group setting. Because if it's just the two of you, she might actually shank you. Or bite you. One of the two.
Briar's like, compose the face! You don't... No, you wouldn't like it, stop. Okay, so I somehow have to catch her between armor to no armor and with more than just me around. Have I noticed if fake Zhorsia puts her armor on, like, basically right away when she wakes up? Before, going downstairs?
Yeah, as soon as she gets up. It's
okay. Okay, well... How long does it take her to put on her armor?
It's heavy armor, so it takes 10 minutes.
Okay, well, at least there's that. Is she, like, not supposed to see you or something? Like, why haven't you just confronted her?
Well, you mentioned it yourself that a brawl would probably be a bad idea. Plus, she's armored and I'm not, so... You know.
I take it you two aren't on good terms.
The two of us? Yeah, no.
When was the last time you saw her, did she do the same thing?
No, actually, this is... No, this is all under the assumption that this is who I think it is.
Okay, well, actually, let's get that out of who do you think it is?
Well, there's a pretty good shot it's my sister.
Whose name is, just so I know that...
Oh, Animosity
Okay.
would be the name that she's currently going by.
So the moon was right.
Wow!
But that means the moon didn't even know that that wasn't Zhorsia?
No, it just knows if you're alive or not. We've been over
Yeah.
this. You give it a name and it can't tell if it's, if it's actually you or not. You could have said you were Rava and it would have responded the way it responded to Rava.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
You guys just gave your actual names.
No, it seemed so omnipotent, alright? I was alarmed. I didn't want to lie to the moon. That seemed like a bad thing.
It probably would be.
Yeah. I mean, I did lie to the moon, kind of. It was like a halfy. It was a half Z lie, half Z truth. Okay, well, I guess I don't know when she's gonna come back up here. So we should probably go so that we don't end up with a brawl. I don't want to be shanked by not you.
Alright, good idea. Stick with your plan and I'll be nearby. Just poof!
And I'm like, all right, well, at least I know that is definitely Zhorsia. Briar just goes over her bed and falls onto it face first with a groan, just like, ah. But then I will muster myself
Zhorsia
and...
to bed already?
No, she was downstairs eating food with K2. Remember, they were in the lunch line?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In the very early hotel breakfast line. Because it is very early in the morning.
We got in the hour in the morning. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to take out a piece of map, or a map, and like one of the ones that I don't care as much about. So like,
Which one is that?
I'm looking. I've been to Stonesboro enough times. I've got this place down pretty well. We've got a map of the underground. So I rip off like a corner of the Stonesboro map, and I will write on it. Oh, what will I write on this to make this? Probably just something along the lines of like, bring everyone to my room first thing when we wake up.
Found the real Zhorsia. Come to room.
Well, yeah, but remember, we need the armor separated from the Zhorsia, so can't do that right now because the armor is currently not separate from the fake Zhorsia.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like in general, like.
Oh no, that's coming next. That's being added to the thing after the. I'm starting with the important bit so that it doesn't get missed in the real Zhorsia part at the end. But then I will add on found real Zhorsia. Need armor. I'll close it. And as quietly as I can, I will leave my room and go slide that under the door of Rava's room. And then go back to mine.
Okay.
And I will like shoot it in there as far as I can to make sure it doesn't get like stuck behind the door or something.
Bravo, were you downstairs or were you upstairs?
I was downstairs. I feel like after all this shit, because it's been what, at least a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah, at this point, for sure.
At this point, she would have stopped dying downstairs. Like, alright, fuck this bed. I mean, however you want to fucking do this.
Alright, so I'd say you'd probably be upstairs by the time that the, this piece of parchment gets shot under your door, flying across the room, doing a little loop in the air before settling on the ground.
Excellent.
She's probably like in the middle, like taking her arms, just fuck. And read the note. Does note say to spread this message to anyone? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what
Yeah, it said like bring everyone to room in the morning when we wake up.
Okay, that's what I
Or
thought,
something
but my
along
brain
those
just kinda,
lines.
like stopped existing. Okay. Oh yeah, for reading, just kind of look at it, just what did you get? This is and go to bed because it's not morning yet.
Yeah, soon.
Well, it's not. Here's the thing.
Not regular people morning.
I mean morning like after we had our sleeps, or morning like normal people morning.
Yeah, we're gonna be waking up like close to noon.
Yeah, so that's where I'm just. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know, like morning after we get dressed, then we all go to the room.
Well, I did specifically say when we wake up, just because it might not be
okay.
morning when we wake up.
Our morning then, okay. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't
whatever.
remember anything that's going on right
Yeah, whenever we all happen to go to sleep, wake up, you know, that
Okay,
good
yeah,
stuff.
then bedtime.
So I assume everybody goes to bed at some point.
Yeah, I make
Mhm.
sure that fake Zhorsia actually comes to our room to sleep.
Yeah, she would.
Okay.
Would not. No, I'm just kidding.
Tonight she sleeps in her armor. It's like the biggest FU.
Little did we know she was listening the entire time.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Alright, just give me a couple minutes.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
He's gonna roll his duck
Preparing a
dice.
battle map.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
It's fine. Just a couple rolls of the duck dice will determine our fate.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
I
We're
don't.
asleep.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, we're sleeping. He just means us as humans.
So, what level of death are you expecting?
You don't like for memes, man. What do you
No.
expect?
Yeah.
We almost had a TPK in our Saturday game.
Oh, fun.
It
Oh,
means
so-
5 players.
From what? What almost killed you?
Orc named Forden.
Warden.
Yes,
Uh,
he is a play
nice.
on Ford.
Nice.
He's also a Lich. So we were fighting him in his phylactery or whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember.
Yeah. Phylactery,
and
I think.
phylactery, yes. And the 5 of us were fighting. We're all level 8, and 4 different people had gone down. 1 got rezzed up. So there was 1 character. It was technically 1 person left at one point. He had 5 hit points left. Somebody rolled a nat 20 death save to res up.
Oh my god.
And they were able to kill him. So between the 2 characters that were left, there were 6 hit points on our side and 8 hit points on his side.
Oh my god.
We were given the option to be pulled out of the thing again.
And you were like, no.
We were given the option. I was unconscious. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
The 2 people that were given the option said, nah, we're going to stay and kill him. So close to a wipe. It was not even funny.
So funny. Did anyone die?
No, we were all pulled out and saved in
Nice.
time. But in all honesty, if somebody would have just healed me during that time, I had a ring of wish on. I could have healed us all.
Nah. Listen.
Well, it's fair
Stress.
though. Fair though, because nobody knows I'm wearing the ring.
Oh,
I mean,
fair.
yeah.
Then you
got
can't
the
blame
ring,
them.
and I'm keeping it away from the barbarian who's a fucking idiot. He would use it to wish for all the milk in the world. But I'm not joking. He's a fucking idiot. He would drown the city. So
funny.
I'm wearing the ring on my toe, in my boot, so nobody knows. And I told the DM this weeks ago, so he knows I'm wearing.
You had the opportunity to do a wish nipple ring, and you took a toe ring.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to
Nipple
make this
ring.
permanent, because everybody is deathly afraid of the ring, and
That's
my character's
funny.
just like, nah, this is going to be useful.
That's so funny.
Look, it doesn't have to be a permanent nipple.
I may go for a nipple ring. I mean, that's still up in the air. It's just, we haven't
Can't wait
used the
for-
ring yet.
I can't wait for Mike to watch this one back and be like, why are we talking about nipple ring?
He's like, come on, man, I missed the conversation on nipple rings.
Damn.
Anyway, I am finished, so...
yay.
No, keep going. It's fine. Anybody want to talk about EXU Calamity? Huh?
No, that's it. I mean, you can, if you're interested in seeing the fight, it is
Hey,
up on my
Tori.
YouTube. Either way,
Yes,
Sorry.
back
Krista.
to the game.
No.
So, everybody retires to their rooms for sleeps.
Everybody retires peacefully at the end of the campaign.
And then we all don't wake up because we've all been murdered in our sleep.
Why is my character sheet empty now? I'm just kidding.
Zhorsia comes into the room, removes her armor, and, like, looks over at you and is like, why are you staring at me?
I'm not staring at you. I'm just sitting here. I'm not looking at you. Why are you looking at me?
Seducer.
Alright, so the problem with that is that you're always staring at me. And the fact that you're not is kind of weird.
A lot happened today. But sorry if my mind's elsewhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
That my parents might be dead? No, not really.
Okay. Well, this got awkward. Guess I'll just go to bed then.
Briar does like a dramatic flop rolling over.
She like turns over, is like, you sure you don't want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
You don't sound fine.
Oh, well, you would know, wouldn't you?
Wow.
I think me, the neighbors, and anybody downstairs would probably know from that sound. Unless they think, something else is going on. But
She's pulling the hole. I'm sensing a lot of hostility here.
You told me you were fine the other day when you definitely weren't, so you know what? To can play that game.
Please tell me you said that as Tori and not.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Okay.
no, that was
Just checking.
Pull my blanket up aggressively.
Did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you.
You sure?
Mad
You're
at the
kind of,
mad
kind
at
of
the
aggressive.
moon.
You're mad at the moon.
Well, the moon spirit thing. Hard
You're
to
mad at
define.
her because she told you your parents were dead?
Yes.
Why would that? Why would?
It's disturbing news. The last time I left them, they were very much alive.
Okay. I mean, either way, you were gonna find out. It's not like she killed them.
I know she didn't kill them, but
Then why are you mad at her like she did?
I'm mad at her because I have no one else to be mad at. So I'm mad at the moon.
Well, maybe tried not being mad. Kind of seems like anger is a weird reaction emotionally to the death of a loved one or two.
Now that I know this isn't Zhorsia, I hate her so much.
All I'm
Literally
saying is,
the
like,
worst.
Definitely not the real Zhorsia. She actually cares.
I know.
It's just funny because this is exactly how Zhorsia would talk to you too.
Well, yeah, but like, now that I know, it's like, if it was like the real Zhorsia, I would like say other things, but now that I know this isn't the actual Zhorsia, I'm like, I just... Anger is just easy. And less painful than grief.
I mean, I guess. But you don't always have to take the easy way out.
Maybe I should just shank her. I just found out not that long ago. Am I not allowed time? It's gonna be hard at some point. I just don't want it to be right now.
That's fair. I guess everybody does go through their stages of grieving differently.
You've never been angry about something that made you sad before?
I've been sad about things that have made me angry before.
This is the part where, to help make me feel better, you tell me about yourself and your experience.
I make it about me. It's not about me.
I know it's not about you. But through your experience, I'll, find something about myself that will make this situation less painful somehow. That's how it works.
Okay, well, I guess we'll start with one that, since, you kind of found out about my sister earlier, I guess we can recall that memory. Growing up, Animasi and I never really got along. So, she was always kind of a loner kid. Just didn't really fit in with anybody. And, so she used to really make me kind of angry because she would try to like interject herself in my life with my friends. So, I used to make fun of her and make her feel bad and whatnot. But it was weird because she never really hated me for it, but it always seemed like somewhere deep down she was very upset by it. But that's not the point. Yeah, as I grew up, I kind of realized that, maybe she just needed friends. And I kind of took that from her. It was kind of upsetting. But then she tried to kill me, so,
Okay. I was going to say the follow-up was supposed to be, the light at the end of the tunnel or whatever. Grass is greener, but sure, murder.
Well, I guess the grass is greener that I didn't die. So you'll get through it. Like I did.
Marta slowly rolls over and she's like, I'll get through it. Wow, that was probably the worst, get better pep talk I think I've ever heard.
Said you kind of made it about me, and I didn't want it to be about me, so...
You're supposed to find a way to make your story about me.
How would I make it about you? It's a story about me.
That's what you're just supposed to, bring it around. It's supposed to be like you figure out oh my...
As if you're the expert on consoling people.
I never said I was.
Then how would you know?
Because other people have consoled me better than you.
Well, yeah, probably. I didn't say I was good at consoling people. I'm just trying to help. You seem mad at everybody and mad at yourself and mad at the moon of all things. So, if you're mad at me, it's fine.
I'm angry and also really hungry, so I'm hangry. Okay, so it's a lot worse.
Go eat.
Oh yeah, let me just run down to the store real quick. I'm sure the local tavern has, the good stuff on tap.
She just rolls her eyes and gets out of bed, starts putting the armor on.
What are you doing? No. We're not doing that again. I will go to sleep and I will get something in the morning. Go to bed.
No, it's fine. You're gonna be angry and in a bad mood all night, and probably all of tomorrow if you don't eat. Go get you something.
Why don't... There's a much easier solution.
I'm listening.
I just give her a pointed look like... You!
Why would I volunteer for that?
Because you're my friend? Like you need to worry. You're way stronger than me.
What does its strength have to do with this?
I'm trying to figure out the reason you wouldn't volunteer to help me in a time I'm clearly in need, but...
I am volunteering to help you.
I don't want you to go get me a... No!
I'm just gonna go acquire some blood.
Are you gonna do it the same way we did last time?
Well, the last time... that was on you.
How was that on me?
Alright, fair. No, that was on me.
Yeah!
No, I was not gonna do it the same way, for your information. I have other means of acquiring people's blood, and it's mostly humane, actually.
You know, I forgot we were talking about blood for a second.
What did you think we were talking about? Not a cannibal.
So, I am actually agreeing to help you. Just in a way that's easier for me.
You going out of your way to go and acquire blood from who knows where, is easier than just rolling up your sleeve for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
How?
It's emotionally a lot easier for me. Maybe I don't like the idea of getting my blood drained out of me.
Drain all of it?
No. I didn't say all of it.
This is slightly upsetting, not gonna lie. I thought we were close.
I could kill Trevor.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, last week was not great for me. Please, roll 20, like above a 10. Just above a 10. And like...
Well, now that you've asked it, it's not going to work out.
No!
So that was a
7!
7, though.
I know, but it's a 7!
Really don't appreciate you coming at me like that.
I'm just saying.
We are friends, and that's why I'm helping you. If we weren't friends, I would just turn you to the authorities and call it that.
I used the word friend, but I thought we were closer than friends. That's why I'm so upset.
Closer than friends. What did you think we were?
Best friends.
Little muttered, best friend.
Look at Joshua.
We made friendship bracelets and everything. We braided each other's hair.
We got matching tramp stamps, for God's sake.
You know what? It's fine. Just go to sleep. It's been a long day.
Still getting you food because you're hangry.
We'll be awake. Well, when I'm asleep, I can't be hangry.
You say that.
I'm gonna fall asleep, and then you're gonna come back, and you're gonna wake me up, and I'm gonna be even more hangry.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
Yeah, I can just be. I'll just go to bed. I'll figure it out in the morning.
It's fine. I'll handle it. With that, she just finishes putting the armor on him and keeps.
No! This was not supposed to happen! Did we get to this point? Now I stay awake until she comes back.
Okay. About an hour later, she returns. With a sack of blood. Like a plastic sack. An actual container of
Like
blood.
a burlap sack.
Yeah, it's not a burlap sack. It's not seeping through. Yeah.
The bloody trail
Get out
the
of the
whole way
bag.
here.
It's an intestinal lined sack.
Nice.
Yeah, so it keeps all the blood in.
Mm. It's like, ooh, that's my blood water skin. Whoops.
So it sees you're still awake. She goes, "Here, eat. She starts taking the armor off.
I do so.
Alright. It's not people blood. You're not sure what it is, but it's nothing you've had before.
I ask her then.
Yeah, I'm not really sure either.
Where did you find this?
I have concerns.
I know a guy.
You know a guy. Why
Yeah.
didn't you just tell me that when I...
I did. I said I have ways of acquiring it that are not what we did last time. And you didn't ask any further questions, Your Honor. Hopefully your
Thank
dreams
you.
are filled with daisies and butterflies, and you might wake up less of a jerk in the morning. She just flops back into bed. She like turns to you and goes, "Seriously though, what did you think we were?"
You might dramatic flop back over, turning away from her and go to sleep.
See, now I'm intrigued on how you're gonna get there.
All right, yeah, you go to bed. Anybody else doing anything?
Sleeping.
What do you mean? You mean trancing? No.
Yeah, every once in a while, Darkali, you hear like the bed squeak from on the other side of the wall.
Yep.
It seems to be at different portions of the room, though. Like one time it's one side, and then the other side is a different side.
Oh my god.
In the morning I'd give her the eyes, but mask, can't see it.
All right. So if there's nothing else tonight, you all gain the benefits of full hung rest.
Woo!
Ooh.
Gamers!
And you all awaken.
Hey.
Roughly around noon.
So I guess get up and start fucking going to people and be like, hey, fucking
Yeah.
bedroom.
Zhorsia gets up and immediately starts
Yeah.
putting her armor on.
Well, I was gonna say, when I wake up...
Wait, I'll
That
wake
was
up.
great, so
Oh! So difficult!
should have done it in the middle of the night.
Bitch and her weird attachment to her armor.
Like you, that's the first thing your character doesn't do in the morning.
Well, yes, but mine... Listen, I'd go downstairs and have breakfast without it on. She's like, wake up, put on armor, go sit and have some eggs. Oh no, I had a thing, and now I thought about eggs, and it made me hungry, and I forgot. Hang on.
Yeah, hungry for eyes?
No. We need to change one of those brain cells to hungry.
God damn it. Now I just got the Proclaimer stuck in my head again.
Right, sorry. So, hoping that Rava got my note and effectively just... Oh boy. This is, this might kill me. God, I hope I don't die. First thing I do, like, literally, as soon as I wake up, is gonna be, like, get up, open the window, like, fresh air in the morning. Isn't this lovely? And then, it's gonna... when she gets up, I guess, it's gonna be a fun meeting at the same part. And then I'm literally just gonna
get up
attempt...
at like the same time, so...
Yup, and it's gonna be me attempting to grab these pieces and throw them out the window.
You gotta go full, like, crazy X and just start eating it with no disregard for who might be under them.
Make it pretend I got, like, mad cow from the blood that she gave me. I've gone insane.
You get up and you, like, rush over to the window, open it, and then just start yeeting the armor out the window.
Yes, like a psycho.
She's just standing there, like, holding one of the gauntlets, just like, Briar, what are you doing?
I'm just literally saying nothing, and I'm gonna try and make myself look loopy and completely out of it.
Full
Okay,
crazy
make a
eyes.
performance check.
You know what? I'm gonna feign fucking that I am sleepwalking if I have to.
Just go full crazy eyes.
Yeah, a performance check? Okay, roll 20. Don't. This is not gonna. I mean, it's a 4. We have the potential for success. Oh!
Ooh.
The potential is here! Fuck! No! She has a +11! Dude! Like, I hate it here. I hate it here. The world is awful. I don't want to be here anymore. If you need me, I'm just gonna be on my floor. I'm just under my desk. If you need me, I'm down here. Cool? Yeah, awesome.
She's like, Briar, knock it off. Stop it. Briar.
Like a dog with something in their mouth. Put it down. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Every piece you throw out the window, she's just like, knock it off. What are you doing? Okay. And you just like, you finish, like, everything just on the ground as she's just standing there. She's still holding the one gauntlet. And then she's just like, hands it to you.
I chuck it as well.
So you've effectively thrown the armor out, and she just goes, and what was that for?
She's doing the fish thing where her mouth is just like open, shut, open, shut, but no words are coming out. She's just kind of like, oh shit, man, I don't even know.
And you gotta stall until we get there too, so.
She's just like, you're an idiot sometimes, and then she just walks out of the room.
Can I try to grab her to stop her? Not in a way that's like...
Immediately aggressive?
Yeah. Not like a wrap my whole, like, arms around her or something like that, but just, like, grabbing onto her arm. Or wrist or something, not, or even hand.
Make an attack roll. Actually, it's a grapple, so it'd be your athletics versus hers.
Let me guess, she has a +20.
No.
Doesn't matter! I hate this game! No! Please!
You reach for her and just, like, she just gets too far away from you. You don't even make contact.
Oh my
She just,
god.
you stumble a little bit and she looks back and goes, You good? You trying to throw me out the window too? And she just walks out the door.
No, come back!
In a minute.
No, I'm following after her.
Okay.
When we come out of my room, are the others awake? And
they would be waking up.
Yes, we He walked
One of
by.
us is probably awake.
They
I have
were
a child to deal with.
after us.
I'm awake.
You guys went to bed at about the same time.
Yeah, I have
They
a
were up
child,
like
so
an
I'm
extra
awake.
hour
Oh
before
no, yeah,
us.
actually, yeah, because yep. So yeah, everybody would be up. You're right. Yeah, she would walk out into the hallway, and then just everybody would be there. It's like, oh,
Morning.
Look behind
Morning.
Zhorsia, and I look at Rava with like
like
mad panic face, and I'm just mouth the word help.
she goes, "Excuse me," and then tries to pass through you guys.
Rough night?
What is going on?
Yeah, I'm very confused as to why we're told to be here.
Oh, told
Agreed.
to be here.
I have a child on my shoulders, a plate on my head, and trying to wonder what the fuck I needed to be up this early for.
Well, I would assume that in the hour prior, or like in the time prior to us getting up, that when Rava would have passed on the information, she would have also passed on the I found the real Zhorsia fact.
Yeah.
Right? So they'd actually have a clue as to what we're doing standing here. It wouldn't just be like, we've been told to stand outside your door for no apparent reason.
Well, the other bit of it too to keep in mind is that Rava wouldn't know that you guys would have been up an hour after. So yeah, I mean, realistically.
Well, I technically also told. Well, yeah, I was gonna say that, and I also told her on the note, like, be at my room when we wake up. So
Yeah.
So you guys actually would have a gist of what is happening. You're not all totally in the dark.
Yeah.
This time.
This is more just morning confusion, especially when you have a child on your shoulders and a plate on your head.
Like your kid shouldn't be here right now, but you know what? That's fine. I feel like
The
now
child
not
is
that
equally
this is
busy.
not bring your kid to work day right now. All right.
Well, she's like maneuvers her way through you guys.
Well, bye then.
I'll be back in a second.
Turn the reel in. You haven't been stabbed but with a fork yet, have you? In your sleep?
What was
making
that?
sure.
I'm just saying that would have been like the perfect time to like. Aha!
I'm on my floor. So
That's like a Tory issue.
well, no, but as what I was going to say, I was going to confront her, but then Josh said she maneuvered her way through. So I guess we'll keep following her. And I'll reach out and like try to like put my hand on her shoulder.
And make an athletics check.
Oh, gotta get up from the floor. Hang on.
You were not expecting them to be making checks.
Okay. Yeah, you put your hand on her shoulder and just effectively like stopping her from moving temporarily.
Yeah.
She just like pauses. It's like, yes. We can have whatever discussion it is you guys need to have after I retrieve the armor you threw out the window.
Conversation needs to happen now.
No, because kind of got to get the armor before somebody decides to take it. You know, it's pretty valuable.
Yeah, the owner of the armor has probably already taken it.
Probably not, because I'm still right here without the armor. You're being weird.
I'm not being weird. You're the one being weird.
This is all very weird, if you ask me.
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
I agree.
This isn't the Zhorsia we left Northshire with.
She gives you a very puzzled look.
Inside my brain right now is like, but wait, could it have been that we found animosity in Northshire and now Zhorsia has come to reclaim her place and they've been I hate this. I have so many red strings on pins on a board that my mind is so frazzled and I hate everything about this. This is like playing a game of Among Us, but every single person is sus. Even if they've been cleared, they're sus. Everyone is sus. And I hate it.
Like, you're going on some Mexican family drama from like the 80s.
Yeah, this is like a telenovela level fucking.
I don't ask this question with any animosity, but didn't everyone think I was crazy for saying this might not be Zhorsia yesterday? Like I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I just didn't
is
say
it Zhorsia
anything.
or not?
No, I just didn't say anything, so I didn't get shaked.
I just didn't feel like that was the best time to bring it up.
And now is. We haven't even had breakfast yet.
Well, one of us has had breakfast.
When there was a Zhorsia downstairs here last night and a Zhorsia upstairs with me while the other one was down here, it became a good time to bring it up.
Oh yeah, well that changes things.
I'm really sure Eva's come and talked to me last night, hun.
I didn't know where she was, or this is so confusing. One of them is real, and one of them is fake. The one that was at least upstairs when I got back last night was able to teleport in the way that the Zhorsia who showed up with us here to Stonesboro was able to do. This one cannot.
It never occurred to you that maybe I'm the real Zhorsia, and that's the fake?
This is a lot to handle right away. I just woke up.
There's just intense thoughts about this all. Because
last night, it kind of sounded like you thought we had something going on.
Oh no.
And suddenly, you claim that I am not the person that you're trying to sleep with on a daily basis.
So, do you have something going on or not? Because I kind of thought you guys were like a thing.
Well, she didn't say anything, so I guess not.
Dark Alien just sits down in the hallway, he reaches into his bag and starts eating the jerky like it's popcorn.
That's really fast to eat jerky. That's some intense chewing you got going on there, Dark Alien. Holy shit.
That is impressive.
I was gonna say, I was like, this man's got razors for teeth. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, you're the one that's overthinking it. I'm just eating it like it's popcorn just to make a meme joke. But, go ahead.
You're giving the gremlin on my shoulders a run for his money.
Everyone just kind of looks over at Briar. He's like, "So, what are you guys?"
Seriously,
One, none of your business.
It's
And
kind of my
two-
business.
So I was just curious.
This is very much not the point of this entire fight.
Really not the point. Because now it's either that I've given the armor to the fake Zhorsia, or you're just lying really, really well and you aren't Zhorsia.
Well, obviously, if there is a Zhorsia that is now collecting my armor, I'm gonna be pretty upset about that, I'll be honest.
But what if it's not your armor?
Thank
Well,
you.
I'm pretty sure that there is nobody else's armor in the room that she threw out the fucking window this morning, Aurelin. So,
Well, yeah, but
definitely
what if
my
you took
armor.
that armor from somebody else?
Well, who could I have possibly taken that from?
From the person that Briar gave the armor to?
Well, if Briar gave them the armor, wouldn't that mean that I had it?
What if you got it from them?
How in God's name would I have done that?
I don't know. You have a lot of time on your hands when you aren't necessarily up with us. I mean, we've known you for a couple of weeks. Maybe
The
you
other
got it from
Zhorsia
them
claims that the swap happened when we lost sight of you at the guild hall, and then found you in a pit of snakes.
No, there's a thing.
That's
Next
exactly
event.
what happened. You found me in a pit of snakes after I disappeared because I was taken from the group.
And it just so happens that another Zhorsia was hanging in a waterfall underground in Stonesboro by happenstance.
Yeah, by a thing that likes to create illusions. Have you maybe thought for once that this Zhorsia is an illusion?
How do I know you're not an illusion?
She
I mean,
she takes her fingers and flicks you in the nose, and it stings.
But I mean, I hugged the other Zhorsia, so I know that that's not like an illusion.
And she held a knife to my throat.
Mine too.
Yeah, see? I know this is abnormal, but I'm kind of on Briar's side here.
Well, somebody's obviously lying.
She summons a dagger and holds it, like, not like in a threatening way, up to your shoulder, Briar, and just taps you with it. It's real. Disappears.
Yeah, the other Zhorsia also held a knife to my throat last night, and that was also real, because I felt it.
in more ways than one.
So this is
If anything, this is
not exactly advancing your case.
Look, I don't know how advanced illusions can get, okay? I'll be honest. But, like, that pit of snakes felt pretty real.
I have an idea.
Me too, but go first.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Let me see how you guys all feel about this. This is a pretty big city, and there's a lot of people in here who know a lot of different things. There's at least one person in all of Stone's Barrow who knows how to cast Zone of Truth. We find someone who can cast that spell, we have her stand inside it, we get our answer. That would take a while, because we'd have to ask around. So if Briar has a better idea, I'm all ears. But, you know, it's just a thought.
I can cast Zone of Truth.
How would we know it's actually Zone of Truth?
And can someone lie in their own zone of truth? These are things that I would like an answer to.
Wow, I sure wish K2 was here right now.
K2 can't cast Zone of Truth.
No, I know, but I mean, he's
He would
studious in
know.
magical arts, is what I more
I
mean.
suppose.
I more mean that he would probably know if you can lie within your own zone of truth. And I wouldn't.
I'd say he'd probably know that you'd still have to make the save against your own Zone of Truth.
But
And
we
if you
wouldn't
fail that
know.
save, exactly, you wouldn't know
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to
So-
know if
if she
Zhorsia had
succeeds or fails.
if
Yeah,
she succeeds or
versus
fails. So,
if
yeah.
she casts it, she knows if you succeed or fail.
Yeah, so it would require somebody else casting it so that we would know if she
Yeah.
succeeded or failed. Yeah. Yeah, you casting your own lie detector isn't really fair and balanced.
You want a impartial third party saying.
I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. Both Rava and Chris are sitting here just looking at this like, what the fuck?
Mood.
My
I'm just gonna go
question.
ahead-
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna
Sorry.
say, I'm walk past him to go see if the armor's still out there out the window. Because either way,
You go outside and around the corner, and indeed, there is no armor.
cool. Yeah, I was just gonna go look out the window because it's like right there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that also works. You look out the window and there's no armor.
My problem with you casting the spell is that I mean, as far as as would make sense to me, the only person who would know if you're actually lying in the zone of truth would be you, because you cast the spell. It's not like anyone standing in a zone of truth automatically knows if someone is lying to them. It's harder, yes, but not impossible. And so I don't necessarily think that letting you be the determining factor on whether or not you are lying is exactly a good idea.
But
Yeah,
this is-
I get it. Like, that's why I'm not casting the spell. But like, Just saying,
This
I
is-
can cast it.
Probably a dumb question, but who did other Zhorsia say this Zhorsia was?
Guess her sister Animosity. Other guesses? Numerous other sisters.
Okay, sister is of blood or like
Adopted.
family? Yeah. Are you and your sister the same species? That sounds weird.
Are you the same on a fundamental biological level?
The same race?
Danger.
Sure. You know what? That sounds better. Krista honestly couldn't remember the real words, but yeah.
No. Animosity is different.
Different how?
Well, she has... I guess in her natural form, she has pale skin.
Natural.
So she's a shape changer.
Yeah.
Josh, I hate you. I fucking hate you so much. You're the worst. This is too many of this fucking race, and there's too many of these going around.
I mean, this has been in the works for a long
I know,
time.
but like this is too many. It's such a little shit.
Thanks.
I don't know. I'm so confused because, I mean, all of this, everything she's saying could be a lie. How do we know that we trust anything she says? How do we know we trust the other one?
Well, unless the two of them have, I don't know, shared memories in some way, or one of them is able to, I don't know, look into the other one's memories. I have no idea. Then the other Zhorsia knew something that only Zhorsia knows.
Can't you see what people? Can't you see people's memories or something like that? Or
Only
is it
24
not?
hours, which
To be fair, it would be 24 hours of dealing with you.
this Zhorshia's been with us for 24 hours.
Yes, good point.
Well,
I've been with you since Northshire.
So personally, I get the feeling that you wouldn't want to see what you're like from an outside perspective.
that doesn't bother me. Learning how to do this, we practice a lot on each other, so. And how could you have been with us since Northshire when the other Zhorsia very clearly teleported us and you very clearly could not?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Fine. If it makes you happy, she just disappears and reappears 10 feet away.
Why would you lie about this?
Well, at the time, I couldn't do it.
Why not?
Didn't have access to the spell.
That was only, what, 10 feet? I'm sure there's magic that is able to do short distances. What we did was long distance, and you were able to take me with you.
And doesn't Dimension Door create an actual, like, doorway, not just, like, teleport you?
Not always. But it does smell of brimstone. That's the one. Actually, no, that's just a cape. Never mind. She's like, fine. And, she's like, then let's go. She just, like, grabs onto your hand that's holding her, and you both just teleport.
I'm adding about 20 red strings with every sentence that is spoken in this conversation. I'm living in a web of lies.
The thing that makes this difficult for me is, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this because maybe this is metagaming. I don't know, but like, I know she leveled up last session, so she could have just taken a level in palette or in whatever she needed to be able to cast Dimension Door because she was pure Paladin before, and I'm pretty sure Paladin
Other
is okay
Zhorsia
Dimension
was-
Door.
Yeah, and our other Zhorsia was Warlock? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because she was able to summon her pact weapon.
Well, you have to be at least 3 levels of Warlock to summon a pact weapon.
Yeah. And paladins definitely don't be summoning pact weapons.
So, you both teleport.
I was gonna say, where the fuck do we go?
You appear underground.
Great.
Oh,
Great!
no.
Ah, yeah. Good. You love to see it. Underground, like, in the sewer system?
No. Right outside a large vault door.
Not the Minotaur.
Yep.
Oh, mother
no.
trucker.
Oh no.
Although, looking at it, you're not outside the door.
Oh, no!
You are inside the vault.
Oh no, I fucked around and found out.
We'll miss you, Briar.
Oh, I definitely stabbed a Minotaur in here too. Oof. That's bad.
You still have that
Hey.
knife, though, don't you?
I
Hmm?
do. The question, I guess, would be if I'd have it on me, but
Yeah.
because I spent
like
my
you
morning
started- you started
yeeting
all
armor.
this
I
shit.
started my morning yeeting armor out a window
Yep,
and then
you
chasing
don't
after
have
Zhorsia.
any of your shit.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
just have
no.
I have my wits, and technically my
Granted-
blood curses because they don't actually require a weapon.
Granted, she also doesn't have much except the ability to summon weapons.
Sure.
Let me just
I'm still
depressingly
worried.
click off my armor button to have an AC of 11 right now.
Oh no.
Hey, noticing that I'm inside the Minotaur, I definitely gonna keep my voice down, and I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Is this proof enough?
Sure, how this was supposed to convince me that you're the good Zhorsia.
The Minotaurs are harmless. It's not like Omen's here.
Come to find out, he's listening
Somehow,
and is very offended.
somehow here with us.
He's just always in K2's back
Tina,
pocket,
stop it! No.
judging.
Yeah, always judging, always watching.
Care of it. Listen.
Could have teleported me down the street.
I didn't figure that'd be good enough for you.
Had you teleported me a mile down the road, yeah, I think it would have been fine.
The spell doesn't go a mile, it goes 500 feet.
Okay, well then fine. Had you teleported me 500 feet down the road, I would have believed you.
Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it?
You have a plan to get out?
One second.
This is
Worried.
going great.
This is what happens when Ryan and Mike aren't here. Though they are beams, they are also occasionally voices of reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, sorry, I was talking with my father.
How dare you?
I know. What did you ask me?
I said, do you have a plan to get out of here?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Stop. No.
Yep, we're gonna sit here for an hour. We're gonna have a conversation. And then one or both of us will leave.
Oh.
What? How? Why an hour? Is that like how long it's gonna take before you can do it again?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Hopefully we don't fight a minotaurs.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're harmless, because Omen's not here. Pretty sure.
What's the conversation then?
Well,
And why
clearly
couldn't
there's
it be
things
had
that you
above
wanna talk
ground?
about. Because you would run away.
Why would I run away? I'm trying to figure out which one of you is real.
Yeah, I'm real.
That's what the other one said. Huh, fancy
Of course
that.
the other one said that, Briar.
Well, exactly. So how am I supposed to know which one of you is actually telling the truth?
What? Exactly. I can't believe it's that difficult for you to know that.
To know which one of you is lying, or just that general thought process?
I've been here the whole time. Which one do you think is fake, Briar? Think suddenly you close your eyes and I'm a different person?
There have been plenty of times where you just haven't been there. So that yes,
Hardly.
definitely swapping could have happened. And then how did the fake know things? God, I sound like a
Fuck if
psychopath.
I know.
Do you know the thing? That the fake me? Fake you? Oh no, I am losing my mind. Maybe I'm not real. Maybe I'm the illusion. I'm losing my grip on reality.
What, your deepest, darkest secret? At least the one that you won't tell the other people in your group? Despite apparently you trusting them more than you trust me.
Are you gonna say the secret, or...
You want me to spill it to the world? Okay, fine. You kill the guy in KDVD.
How do both of you know that? What is happening? Did a wizard clone you and make, like, are you some odd experiment that happened?
If I
There
am,
are
I
two of
don't
you?
know.
Tonight's session just needs to be named What is Happening?
That's exactly what this should be named.
Is that why you were so upset last night? Because you don't think I'm the real Zhorsia?
No, I was upset last night for genuine reasons that I said. Also this. Really piling it on. It was like an upset sandwich.
Yeah, of course it was. That's what happens when stress happens. Words.
When what happens?
Stress.
Stress, okay. So you're saying you have no idea why there's a second of you running around?
Why would I have any idea?
The other you seem to have a pretty good idea.
the other me probably thinks that I am Animosity. And Animosity was probably still with the fucking guild. Sorry. Not a guild. It's a cult.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
I am Animosity.
Everyone's Animosity if you look on the inside long enough.
Wow.
Turn your attention inside. Well, you used to be in that cult.
Not gonna call you a liar. You're completely honest about that.
Yeah, so
Oh, you a truther.
ain't calling you a truther either. So then, how am I supposed to know for sure that you are who you say you are?
I don't know how else to prove this to you, Briar.
Other you was also quite convincing. Looks just like you, sounds just like you, knows the same things you do. Do you see my predicament?
Yes.
And also, how come after, we had been traveling all that time, not really doing anything, it's not like we had just come into Stonesboro fresh out of some sort of combat hell, that, you were able to teleport then, but then going into the sewers when we were fully prepared, you couldn't teleport then.
What are you saying?
Exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying the question. Why could you teleport then, but not the other time? And now all of a sudden you can. It's odd. Even Reelin noticed, and we don't agree on much.
True. You guys do not agree on much. Alright. Fine. I am kind of losing a lot of my abilities. Because my patron and I don't really get along. Ever. So they come and go.
Be a truther.
And make an insight check.
One second.
But no, that's what this episode needs to be. Are you a truther?
Yeah. Am I calling you a truther? Before that, actually, I'm actually gonna, before that. If you want me to trust you, when this situation is clearly about trust, then you have to do something for me to help that.
What do you need me to do?
There was contention about it last night, but it's the line. I need your blood. And it doesn't have to be a lot, it can literally be a pinprick.
Why do you want my blood?
You're asking me to trust, I'm asking you to trust.
So I feel like this is some kink thing for you.
It's not! I mean, it is, but not in this moment.
You just want to taste my insides, is that it?
Hey, stop distracting me.
Make a persuasion check.
Zhorsia!
I'll give you advantage.
Oh my god. Ready for double nat ones, everybody? Because this game hates me?
Oh my
It's
god.
fine.
Two! Oh my
Hey.
god.
It wasn't double once.
No, but I
like
mean
to
it.
point out, you literally could have sat there and be like, "Oh, I can tell the different species through fucking blood," and then doing great, sweetie.
All right,
Clearly-
fine. If it's the only way you'll trust me, fine. But I
Did
swear to
she-
God, if
Did
you
she
take
fail?
if you take more than a little bit, I will fight you.
You literally pinprick yourself.
Do we just need to start giving Briar like all our blood types ahead of time?
She just fine. And just summons her dagger and just cuts her palm.
Okay, well.
Out of sheer anger. Just-
Oh, okay. I think
Like-
literally could have been a pinprick.
She just like
Uh-huh.
squeezes some of it into her other hand and just like holds it out for you.
This got so out of hand. It only needed. I take off my glove and like dip my finger in it because I only need that much.
She just the wound just like heals itself back up after a second.
Nom nom nom. Zhorsia's blood. Now I've had Zhorsia's blood before,
Yep.
and I don't see how you could fake the taste of your blood.
Have you had Zhorsia's blood before?
I did. I took Zhorsia's blood when we first found her in Northshire.
Oh yeah.
When she was
that's right.
unconscious,
Yeah,
and then
that's
I
right.
had some in the inn before Rava and I went to go like interrogate her.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have had it before.
You have
Does
had
it
it before.
taste the same?
I'm debating on making you do a check for this.
You can. I mean, I'll probably fail, but I'll do the check because it is fair.
I'd say, yeah, that'd be an insight.
Wouldn't it be
It's
more
probably
accurate to
not
call
a
that as
history.
medicine?
It's probably a medicine check. Yeah.
Yeah, probably more
Oh,
of a medicine.
why
check.
would you do that to me? You're gonna say, "Oh, come on,
You're trying
wisdom."
to
Sorry,
You're
I
trying
didn't
to
know that would be
differentiate
helpful.
types of blood.
How is that not
How
intelligence
could
based?
this
How is that
happen to
wisdom
me?
based?
You know what? Okay. All right. That's a good point. History.
Okay, I'll take history. I studied this in school now, so thank God. Thank you for that AP history class I took at fucking Warwick College.
Just on the sheer. Actually, you know what? We'll just make it a straight intelligence check. We won't tie it to anything.
All
We'll
right,
just
fine.
make it a memory recall.
Oh, come on.
Oh no!
Oh boy, Tori. You're not sure. It's definitely it's a familiar taste, I suppose.
Yeah,
But
it's fine. I failed. Let's move on. Fuck. Why? Why D&D? Why? Oh my God.
Because fun.
Oy oy oy. I just start rolling real dice and like filming it instead.
Set
Like
up a camera.
nah.
Google Chrome hates me, or like Roll20 is just not kind. It's like, guess what?
Welcome
You're
to
gonna
my
have
club.
No
20
way.
million red strings, and you're gonna like it. You're never gonna know the truth. Fucking deal with it.
So the seeds of doubt.
Yeah, thanks. I have a fucking orchard now. Okay. So, what was the question that kicked this off? I don't remember. Anybody remember?
You?
No. What was the? Well, that's the big one. But what was the one I said? Wait, pause. I want to get blood first. When I asked her. Oh God, what was it? It was like 5 minutes ago. It was like 2 seconds ago. What did
You
I
were
ask?
asking about the ability to teleport. How come it comes and goes?
Oh, right. And she said because of her patron being like wishy-washy with her
Yeah.
ability. Right. And then I asked her.
So I will either allow a religion check or an insight check.
I'm gonna take insight because now that I've had her blood, I have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Look at you.
Smart. There was 2 parts to this.
Waiting on the double nat one.
Oh fuck! I don't. Please no. Bro,
Oh
bro,
god.
what is hang on, just give me a minute while I lay down here and contemplate my existence in this world.
Tori, I think you need to restart roll 20.
I restarted roll 20. Like, the only time I rolled higher than a 10 was on, like, that fucking
The
athletics check. I
athletic
put my
check.
hand on her shoulder. This is like on Sunday when
a
the
performance
only...
check.
Yeah, this is like on Sunday when the only time I rolled well was to, like, seduce someone by holding their hand. I am just, like, This is... Oh my god. Okay, so I take it that I don't
Needless
quite
to say,
glean.
her check is higher.
No, really? Zhorsia? No. Never would have
Because-
guessed.
So yeah, it sounds like what she's experienced. Like she has a lot of shame around it, and that's why she didn't really talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems like she's telling the truth.
Okay. Then, when we found the other you hanging in a waterfall, why didn't you pipe up in that moment and say something about the fact we just found a second you?
Honestly,
You didn't think that was
I
going to raise concern at any point?
I mean, I thought it was an illusion, to be honest. Here comes Ryan.
An illusion that they were, like, that was tangible?
Yeah.
How about now? Now is she a truther?
I guess you can make another check.
Thank you, oh kind DM. Oh no, where'd my glasses go? I threw them off in sheer distress. Alright, I found them.
Oh god, she pulled me.
Oh god, here we go. Believe in yourself.
Well,
Oh, guys, an 11!
See, you believe it in yourself.
Jesus
Getting better.
Christ. An 11.
I mean, the
An
problem
advantage.
is that she got better, but I got better.
Oh, man. That's the other thing, too. It's not so much like, I'm not trying to fight like some, not like contested checks against like some basic bitch NPC.
No.
She's like level 15. Like,
Something like that.
yeah.
Give or take.
So yeah, I forgot where that was going. She seems to be telling the truth.
She should be telling the truth. Okay. Okay. So, let's say you are Zhorsia from Northshire.
I'm not from Northshire, but sure.
No,
Okay.
the one Zhorsia that we found in Northshire.
Okay, yeah, that's more accurate.
Then what purpose this other Zhorsia? Who do you think it is?
Who do I still think it's an illusion.
How long could illusions last for? Even like upper.
But it really depends. An illusion created by a powerful enough spell can last forever.
Oh, true. Okay.
Some like you would be aware that some like high level casters can manifest illusions that look and feel and smell real.
Okay.
And can actually do damage to you.
So if it's an illusion, then who sent it? And why?
Well, suspect number 1 is the creepy clown guy. Probably, I don't know, weaken us by taking my armor.
Creepy clown who effectively helped us find the Minotaur.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to guess more motives behind that thing. So I'll be honest, it's just weird.
And so the creepy clown kidnapped you to what? Sow the seeds of doubt?
Maybe. Maybe he expected the snakes to, attack me, which they didn't.
Well, no, they did. They just couldn't hurt you through your armor.
Actually, the snakes did not attack her.
I thought I remember them trying, but they couldn't get through the armor. And so she just was kind of like, eh. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Oh, no, I'm doubting myself.
Press X to doubt.
I thought they didn't attack her, from my recollection.
Well,
I just-
every
I-
game is on the
I-
internet, so you'd
I
have
felt
to
like
literally
I
go back and
just...
look.
I don't know why I feel like I remember it that way, but I don't know. Again, maybe I'm just remembering it that they were like around her armor, but I just feel like I distinctly remember you being like, yeah, no, they can't hurt her because her armor's too thick.
Maybe.
Whatever is right.
Either way, creepy clown.
Yeah.
So how would this weird clown know all about your sister, her name, her past, you, enough to make a convincing illusion?
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's some kind of weird mind magic.
On top of the illusion magic?
She just shrugs.
Is she wait, does she actually believe that, or is she just shooting shit out here to
And she's trying
deflect?
to justify it.
Okay.
Maybe it can read your surface thoughts, and the illusion just kind of says what.
You keep thoughts of your sister and cult and past at surface level?
No, definitely not.
Alright then.
She's lying. That's what she's lying about.
That she keeps her thoughts at surface level, or...
That she doesn't keep her thoughts at surface level.
Oh, okay. So your number one guess right now in this situation is that it's a really convincing illusion.
Could be. I guess it could also be animosity. That I guess we can't factor that one out.
This is a weird three-person game. Who's on first? I
hate this game, and I never asked to be a part of it, and I don't want to be a part of it, and I want out! Let this be a two-person game!
Would you prefer a two-person game of who's on first?
Yeah, because that way I don't have to be in it. Briar just rubs her temples. She's just literally none of this makes sense. Unless both of you are standing in front of us, there's no way to know. It's just...
See, that's a risky situation, because if it actually is animosity, she's probably just gonna, attack on sight. So, and since, I'm kind of without my armor now, that makes it a little bit more dangerous.
If she would just attack on sight, then how come when I threw all the armor out the window, she didn't just come into the building and attack on sight?
The fuck if I know. I don't know what her motives are other than stab and kill. But also, like, wouldn't you be terrified of going into, like, a 8v1 situation? So at least I would hope that you would all defend me.
Continues his with the child shoulder.
I hate this. I'm now effectively back down to one friend. Yes.
Wow.
Hey, we're working on it. We're getting there. All right. We haven't had a lot of conversations with everybody else. You had distressing news. I had plans for conversations, but they got sidetracked by, I don't know, the fucking moon.
I mean, I
And
considered
this-
us at least.
We're
somewhat
getting
friends.
We're like, we have a friendship, but it's not like, yo, Bessie, what's up?
Yeah, like I trust
Friends
you to
is
watch
a-
the kid.
Friends is a bit of a quicksand pit when it comes for Briar. It doesn't happen quickly.
Fair. I mean, Atrimir would at least trust you to watch the kid and not
The
be
kid
sad.
also likes
What'd you say, Krista? You cut out.
the kid also likes
Yeah, exactly. Roles are reversed. What do you do in my situation? We'll never know.
She gives it some thought. And, probably the exact same thing that you're doing.
I was hoping you'd have a better idea than I do. Fuck.
What idea would you think I'd have?
I don't know, but I was hoping it'd be something more than what
Put
I'm
every-
doing to make it
Put
easier.
everybody in a circle and sing Kumbaya, let's all get along?
If it was a Zone of Truth circle, maybe.
Maybe.
Alright. I feel like if that happens, somebody's getting stabbed.
So, so what are the rest of you guys doing? They
we just-
go running away. They just go.
Most-
The last thing you see is just Zhorsia go, alright, fine. Grab Briar's hand and then just poof.
For the most part, Atrimir's just sort of been vibing with his kid and his wife, having a nice, calm family breakfast. We don't really get to
You've
have
left,
those
you've
very
left
often.
the group meeting and you're just like, they'll come back eventually. Who wants breakfast?
Basically, I've sort of just gone with I have the child on my shoulders who has a plate on my head who's having his breakfast, trying
Okay.
to have, a normal breakfast with the other parent.
Alright. So,
What's up, Drew?
About to say, as Darkelion was sitting there eating his popcorn jerky, he's going to say, "Aww, now I never get to see how it ends."
I'm pretty sure you can make some assumptions.
Yeah, I would also like to point out that while weird, not super funny, because it's actually a slight issue.
Yeah, we
My
need to
first
figure out what's
sister
going on.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised my child hasn't tried to stab Reeling.
We should at least check around the inn, see if anybody grabbed the armor, or if Zhorsia or Animosity is nearby. Maybe we can find that. I don't know. It's just a thought.
If Bravo, why don't you come with me outside? We can see if Penny can get the scent of whoever it is that took the armor.
But also, definitely not a time to split up and people go solo. Definitely everybody needs a buddy, just in case, because you don't know.
That and like double that, because if they're willing to switch with Zhorsia, there's a chance they'd be willing to try and grab any of us.
Agreed.
And with everything that's going on, we don't need that. So, well, are you done having fuck off family breakfast? Are you done eating your popcorn jerky?
I'm ready to help.
Okay, cool.
Just point me in a direction.
Split into two groups, probably safest.
Probably. I don't know this, and if this is Mossy who is in danger, Vava very confused. Yes. Isn't there some way to tell difference with that? I really don't know.
To be honest, I only heard half of what you said.
Ugh.
Sorry, it was very faint. I have a lot of fans on because it's really hot.
Just never mind, I'll type it all out.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a decent plan.
Alright, cool. So me and message. So me, Breland, and someone else comes to find the armor, and everyone else goes to figure out who to help. I think actually you should go with them so they have muscle with them. So it's not just everyone together. Is nay, I can go talk myself, I guess.
That sounds like a good plan to me. Maybe we should take Edward with us.
Might be a good idea to have the doctor with you. Just in case.
Yeah, well, if K2 with us, because he'd know where to find somebody that could know the magic that we need for a zone of truth, maybe.
Probably not, to be honest.
Hmm.
At least not here.
Then I don't know.
Hmm.
Alright, so let's, I guess we'll start with the group that's gonna go find people to assist. I don't remember who that group was, I'll be honest.
K2, Atchmere, and
Probably
Arcalian.
me.
I kept wanting to say Joe, and I'm like, it's not Joe. Joe is the
Arcalian,
person.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Darkalion and Atramir.
And K2 would probably go and ask the mayor if he knew of somebody, because we know K2 knows the mayor, and he would probably know anything about the town.
This is just a quick question. Would K2 know, like, a good way to tell the difference between shapeshifters and other than just Zone of Truth, so, like, we would have options? If this...
K2 would know, like, generally if they're an accurate enough shapeshifter, it would be impossible to tell a difference physically.
Okay, cool. I also
yeah.
don't know, so I was just saying.
Yeah, I'm also trying not to rely on using K2 for this because Mike is not here and I'm not just gonna make it up and
No,
roll
fair.
with
It's
it.
just one of those of like, we can't also just be like, hey,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
I got you.
it's a good opportunity for a roleplay, and we'll come back to you guys. We'll go over to the other group. So the one's looking for the armor.
Okay. So I would want to make for the alley, or wherever the armor was left. It'd be I guess a dual effort on both my and Fenny's parts. I'd have him trying to sniff out the scent of the person who was here once we determined like whereabout the armor was, because they would have had to probably be there for at least a minute while they put the armor on. See if he could pick up a trail, and I would also try to search for any tracks or any signs that this person would have left behind of what direction they headed after they left that area.
So I guess Fenny can make a survival check, or yeah, survival check, and you can make a survival check.
Okay. Jenny accidentally had his advantage turned on, so I had to make sure I turned that off. So here's Fenny's survival check. And here's mine.
Well, you very easily find tracks, because it's not like she was trying to be hidden, that lead just out and around a building, and Fenny follows a trail of scent that goes around the same building, and you just find Zhorsia there, in her armor, just hanging out.
Hello?
Like, hey.
What you doing?
Hanging out. Figured Briar would come this way, but haven't seen her.
Briar and other Zhorsia are somewhere.
Oh god.
Yeah, Briar kinda got grabbed, and then you, well, not you, but someone who looks very much like you, and Briar disappeared to an yet to be determined location. We are in this moment very confused as to whether or not you're Zhorsia, or the other person is Zhorsia, or what, we don't know what's going on. We are so confused.
Oh, hang on, let me get this straight. Just from my own thought processes. Zhorsia, the other Zhorsia, teleported Briar somewhere. You have no idea where. And you don't know if I'm actually Zhorsia. So I could be dangerous. And less than half of you came back here?
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest, we didn't expect to run into you this quickly. I expected there to be more pomp and circumstance around this.
Yeah,
you
'cause
make a
I'm
good point,
gonna go
though.
running, like, away after I told Briar what was going on.
Well, I mean, you didn't come up, but we didn't see you come inside.
Did she
The
tell
armor was
you,
on.
what was going on? I'm assuming she has
I had a lovely
more...
note shoved under my door.
Yeah, that
Yeah, she
sounds
didn't tell me
pretty
anything.
accurate. But you at
All
least
it
heard...
said was. Sorry.
No, she stops, she pauses for you.
Yeah, all this note said was, I have to get the armor. Everyone here in the morning, I know the real one. I know who the real Zhorsia is. That's literally it.
Why is she so vague about everything?
That's a really good question. I think it's a really good question. I kind of look at Rob. I was like, I'm kind of stumped. I don't. I don't. What do we do now?
See, the crazy thing is, like... Never mind, I won't tell you guys, you don't want to hear it. But...
I'm kind of curious.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not that relevant, so we'll just nix it. But...
Everything is kind of relevant at this point.
We'll let it go. It's fine.
Alright, okay. It was just a weird dream thing that I was probably oversharing, so it's probably not worth it. But I figured she would come back here and not you guys, so that's why I hung out. Not that I'm not happy to see you guys or anything, but...
I mean, you didn't seem that happy to see me the last time we met. I take you out of a waterfall and then you threatened to stab me in the throat.
Yeah, you'd probably react that way too if you were being waterboarded for a few days. And then the first person you see is a friend of yours, but then you also see a spitting image of yourself. So you're not really sure what's real anymore?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. So allow me to be the first to apologize for not stabbing you.
Well, now I'm feeling a little bit less understanding about the whole situation.
So you have any idea where she went?
Oh no, no clue whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Oh, that narrows that one down, I guess. To
I was
absolutely nowhere.
going to Hunter's Mark the 1 when she started teleporting around, but I didn't expect them to go that far that fast, and I never got the opportunity.
Cool. All right, that was a good idea.
So, right now, the vague plan is just be back at the inn and find either you and Briar and figure out who's the real one. So no instant stabbing.
All right, well, I'll hang out right here.
Come inside.
No, not really. I would prefer the safety of this hiding spot.
I mean, you have the
Round.
armor now, and there's a bunch of us. There's
Round.
one of ours.
Around the corner of the building.
Yep.
What are you so afraid of? There's this one person.
Oh yeah, and there's all of us. And I have the
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, I'll come inside.
Okay, yeah, let's go find the others.
Alright, so you guys return to the inn. Is there anything else
look
you
where I
wanted
come.
to, Well, they're not there. They're
Oh.
still out doing their thing. Anything else you wanted to ask this Zhorsia?
I don't know enough about Zhorsia in general.
I just wanted to make sure.
Who put you in the waterfall? Do you remember anything about how you got there?
Honestly, I was with you guys, and then the unconsciousness happened, and then I woke up in the waterfall.
I'm so sorry that you were there. I'm glad we got you out.
Yeah, it was not a fun experience, and 11 out of 10 surfers would not recommend it.
Yeah. So is this person? If this is your sister, do you think she's working with whoever it is that's been creating the illusions in the sewers and in the guild hall? Because
Doubt
if
it,
they-
because it doesn't really seem like there's a tie between the two of them at all. To be perfectly honest.
But
Like, it could be a coincidence, but
the only reason I ask is because you went missing, and then we found the other you trapped in the guild hall, not you. And so it seems like a weird coincidence.
yeah, that is weird. So maybe the other me is not animosity, but it may be an illusion?
Oh my god.
This is the time. This is the worst timeline we're living in. I hope you all know we picked the worst one, and we're stuck here now. We're trapped, and we're never getting out. We're never gonna make it to Sarnath because we're just gonna be living this timeline over and over and over and over again until the dawn of time, or no, until the moon sends the world into eternal darkness, and it won't matter anymore.
Hey, the chaos.
Now Ryan can join us in the eternal awful timeline. Excellent.
He's gonna listen back at the first half that he missed and be like, "What the fuck?"
I did I gave him the catch up.
We've
Yeah.
been giving him.
But real talk, listening to it is a true piece of results.
Yeah, we've been keeping him relatively up to date, I'd say. So.
Yeah.
Rob was just kind of sitting there, just kind of listening, very just kind of face chilling. Because she seriously has no fucking idea. But she doesn't want to like automatically believe one over the other because that's how you kill the wrong one. Oh,
It's so odd. I mean, if that other you is an illusion, I mean, if we attacked it or dispelled it, would it just disappear? Because if we attack this person and they die, and like we see a corpse, it seems like it would have to be an extremely high level of an illusion, or we just end up like killing a person, which, you know, I don't know if you have any qualms about that, but
I mean, if it is animosity, I would prefer her not to die. You know, we might not get along, but, you know, she might try to kill me. But I don't necessarily want her to die.
I gotta tell you, like, you know, this is not necessarily my affair, but kind of makes the relationship between you and the rest of us feel tenuous, if that's the kind of threat that being associated with you comes with. I don't like the idea of you just occasionally being kidnapped and then we having to play guessing games between which one of you is the real one and why is the other one here, or, you know, this seems like a very, very unhealthy family dynamic.
So you're worried about the person that has potentially one rival that is trying to kill them, as opposed to an entire guild dedicated to the assassination of said person.
Talking about healthy family dynamics when you have actually.
I'd also like to point out
Um,
that Edward's sister is technically kind of actively trying to just kill a lot of people, probably including him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, well, no, she wouldn't really do that. She, despite what it may seem like, she actually does care about Edward. She like glances over at Edward, surprisingly. No, it's not that surprising. So, but yes, she is actively killing people or converting them to the cause, and it's kind of a cycle of endless.
How?
Yeah, pretty much.
How?
Oh, I thought you said hell. How
He said
what?
Doom.
How's she converting them?
Just convincing them to join the cause.
I feel like we may be deviating from the original topic at hand. I guess more or less what I'm saying is, you know, just, and I don't want to be rude when I say this, but this seems like a kind of like a personal issue that maybe you should deal with. Just create some sort of like healthy boundaries, because your relationship with your sister is starting to affect your relationship with your friends, and it's not I don't know, it just doesn't feel like, you know, it feels like a weird issue for us to have to deal with.
Right. I feel like this is this is healthy conversation, Rylan, and I really appreciate your contribution here. Can we take a vote? Out of everybody here, Rylan, you can feel free to include yourself in this since we're here. Has anybody at any present time felt more at threat for their life going up against the Guild Slayers or animosity?
I'm not talking about this in like a danger sense. It's just like
It's kind of what it's coming off as.
well,
Like
it's
somehow
more
being
like
around me is like threatening the group. Like I'm bringing some danger.
no. I guess more what I mean is this is kind of a weird distraction to have to deal with when we've got so much else going on already.
By all means, continue with your day.
I mean, we kind of can't now. We have to go find Briar.
You are free to do as you wish. I'll go find Briar.
Why?
No, please no. I don't put me with both of them in the same place by myself. Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's a bad idea. Like, I'm sorry if I may have offended you. Look, I think we should stick together when it comes to searching for Briar. I know that her and I may not get along very often. Maybe my face isn't the one that she's looking forward to seeing when it comes to a rescue party. But I feel like just maybe it'd be best if we stuck together for this specific effort.
I don't know. It sounds, Rylan, it sounds like you have a lot going on right now, and I don't know if I want to get in the way of that.
I mean, Briar has a lot going on right now too, so
yeah, like she does, and that's honestly, I feel like probably the least of your concerns.
Well, no,
like, it just it kind of seems like you personally have so much work and like just cause, and I applaud you that you're willing to let everybody know that there's a lot of important things going on, and we can make every effort to tackle those as a group. We can go right now.
No.
So there's more pressing things going on.
Well, I would really like to find Briar.
So this isn't, it's not a distraction, it's an actual, like, issue? Like...
Well, I feel like maybe you're twisting my words. You know, again, I'm sorry if something I said offended you.
I really need clarification on this, because it's very important to me. Like, me, personally, like, Zhorsia in front of you, hello, it's me.
I know.
I feel like... No, maybe this is an overreaction. I feel like we kind of need to get Briar out of the situation, in one piece sooner than later. And I feel like if that's a distraction, I don't want to be distracting you.
Well, I feel like you may be misinterpreting my word. I wasn't.
Maybe I am. I'm kind of frustrated with life at the moment because there's somebody dressed as me, acting like me, and just kind of kidnapping the people that mean a lot to me. So maybe I am overreacting a little bit, but I would really appreciate it if we could get on the same page and figure out what's going on. Thanks.
Not gonna lie, they gave me like some.
Crystal laughing.
What the fuck?
I haven't
happening?
I haven't had this high of a dopamine hit since Roy Kent said that he liked Ted Lasso.
While we're on the page of on the note of getting everybody on the same page, I'm just curious, because I asked Brian this question earlier and I didn't really get the clear answer. Like, what are you guys exactly?
okay, this is weird, because that's exactly what I dreamed about last night. That I asked her that question, and she wouldn't fucking answer me. So, truthfully, I don't know.
Why are you expecting to get a straight answer with Briar?
That's the weird part. The dream seems so real, but it's frustrating. Because...
So, Zhorsia, can I ask you a question?
is that your question?
No, a follow-up question to that question.
Please do.
So, are you aware that, like, when you sleep, there's, like, a smaller version of you that shows up?
I have heard of that, yes. Actually, Brian told me that.
Do you think that might have any sort of connection to you maybe experiencing things that this other version of you experiences maybe in their waking hours when you're not awake? Is that a bit of a leap? Is that a stretch?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that version of you that shows up in some way is related to the other you that took
Alright.
Briar?
Well, suddenly Edward starts casting a spell.
Oh.
Oh. What? Oh. Edward? Edward?
Yes, buddy.
What does your spell do, buddy?
Yeah,
What
buddy.
What
Wanna
you
share with the
doing
group?
there?
Screw the guy's phone.
I would like to screw.
I would like to get the screw.
Alright. So yeah, in the
I-
middle of you asking this, Edward just speaks out and does a quick movement of his arms. And Zhorsia just glances over at him quizzically. What would you like to know?
I'd like to know damage resistances and any spells currently affecting.
At the moment, Zhorsia is resistant to necrotic and radiant, and has no spells affecting her.
And so I have Reelan and Ravo
Ravo.
with me.
Yes.
I would know at least. I'm trying to figure out how to speak to someone without Zhorsia understanding what's being said. But
No luck, buddy.
yeah, it's just a matter of. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
trying to think if there's any languages you and I would both. Well, okay. So I
Elvish.
have a question. Well, no, I haven't. Well, here's my thing. You and I are both from Serenia. Your
Correct.
family probably has done a lot of trading with Swarky. Would it be? It would make sense that he would know Swarkian, wouldn't it?
No.
No, he wouldn't. Trading and being fully
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for Edward because as far as he was aware, he vaguely knew it was Forky. He knew it was a thing, but he'd probably never gone. If anyone would have known it, it would have been his father, but his father is...
Or Charles.
Yeah, Charles might know enough to kind of make a lingua franca there, but...
Edward is not part of, he's part of the family, but he's never been in the trade business.
No, Edward was mostly in the back running the inventory numbers, not dealing with the actual merchants and tradesmen.
Yeah, he wasn't learning from Elfric Harrison.
Yeah, Charles comes by the village sometimes. I fucking hate when Charles comes by.
He swindles my people out of their goods.
He tries to say hello, and it's just...
Oh,
He's
yeah.
speaking a heavy accent. It's not necessary.
It's a very heavy Kellen Falls accent.
All right, back on topic.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I do know Elvish though, so.
No. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, and what were you asking?
I don't even remember who was fucking talking.
Reelan was.
Raylan was.
Yeah, I was like, so like, while we're on the subject of getting everybody on the same, well, no, yeah, no, we covered that. Is there any chance that the other person that's with Briar right now somehow has some sort of, I don't know, psychic link with you? And would that maybe be related to the ghost child that shows up? I don't know. Like, it made sense in my head, and then I said, and now I'm confused. I've confused myself.
Honestly, it sounds like you're talking a lot of nonsense.
He's driven himself into too many circles.
Like, I feel
I
like
think I'm
there's
just trying. I
there's
think
an
I'm
idea
trying
there.
together.
So, Zhorsia,
Edward.
your sister, Animosity, is a shape changer.
Yeah.
How complete is that? Is it?
Well, it's she can change and look like another person.
But can she adopt special characteristics of a person?
I maybe.
I guess more accurately, I'm asking if she can do the same things that you can if she were to change into you.
Oh, like my weapons and stuff?
Not exactly.
Oh. I guess I don't know what you're asking.
Your innate abilities. Being what you are.
Oh. Half angel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have no idea. I've never thought about it, asked, or tested it.
Okay.
So I guess maybe? I'll go with a maybe on that one.
I suppose that's fair.
Alright, let's cut from this group temporarily. And we'll go to the other group. It's Arcalian and Atramir.
Alright, for the most part, I'm not really the magically trained here, so it's mainly just...
Well, it's a good thing you're looking for people that are. You have been tasked with finding people that are able to help.
Alright.
Differentiate the two through whatever means you can think of.
I guess we'll just track down somebody with some study. Our immediate circle.
Taking Joe's earlier advice, K2 will go to Elric and see if he can assist.
Mm-hmm. I guess I can reach out through my circles. See if anybody...
Yeah, your circles would offer to kidnap a priest for you.
Do we want? How quickly can they get the priest is the question.
Take about a week.
We don't really have a week.
Darn.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I don't think we have a week.
Kidnapping isn't instant, my friend.
That is fair. True. Sadly. Hmm. Outside of the guild, I can't really think of anybody else in this city. Is there a church in this city?
No.
Religion in the city of adventurers, the city of opportunity.
Not even like a
Wow.
couple
The giggle
Mormons?
on that one is what got me.
You you might find like people that practice religion, but you won't find a church here.
I mean, you'll find a lot of men. I don't know. I don't know if you need any more.
They don't go by daddy, but they sure go by father.
Ah.
I would like to be removed from this planet, please.
Which one? The world, the fantasy one, or the real one?
As the resident party parent, I'd say
Both
no.
can be arranged.
I guess for the most part, then we just see if K2 can find somebody.
She's asking the mayor.
Yeah. Tarkalion made the suggestion for him to go talk to the mayor, so he went and talked to the mayor.
Leave his charming ass to take care of
K2
everything.
go to talk to the mayor, or did everyone kind of fuck off and do their own thing?
For this case, because Atramir's contacts won't talk to him unless he's the only person.
Yeah. Ironically, they don't trust the man who wears a mask all of the damn time.
Which one?
Did you seriously just say which one?
There's two of us now.
Look, unless you feel like waiting a week, we can get somebody. I'll tell them start planning, but don't immediately kidnap anyone unless I give you the green light. Start the process, but don't immediately get like into the abduction phase until I say go. Outside of that, I got nothing. We can start those wheels turning at least. Gosh, unless there's anything else. That's about it that I can think of at least.
Okay. Joe, did you have anything? Feel free to type in the chat.
I'd pitch in, but I just really can't focus right now. I'm sorry.
Alright. So then, yeah, apart from your contacts kidnapping a priest, you come up with nothing.
Yeah. I'll tell them start the process, but don't immediately start the kidnapping until I give them the green light.
Okay. They'll start
Plan it.
planning phase first.
Plan it. Don't go straight into the abduction until I say go.
Okay. So you guys regroup at the tavern. And find that everybody but Briar is there with Zhorsia. An armored Zhorsia. You're assuming it's not the one that teleported. Speaking of, we'll go back to Tori!
No! No!
What, Tori? You don't want to face the consequences of your own actions?
This is cursed, bro. This is cursed. I hate this.
Look, you got attached to an NPC, and then Josh used that against you. Now, Tori, what? No,
I
Tori.
fucked around and found out. I'm an idiot, Sandwich.
Now, Tori, what have we learned?
I'm an idiot, Sandwich.
No, honey, you're just honey, you're just naive. What we've learned is don't trust anyone. Attachments will always get you hurt.
Mood. Damn, Ryan. Damn, you didn't get so close to home, Mike.
And now that my depressive nihilist run is over, I'm going silent.
You fucked around and found out, babe. Let's go.
I did. Bleh. We don't get any Minotaur visits, do we? Please tell me no.
No, you do not.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay.
You're just chilling by the door, you're not in the maze. You don't even hear him walking.
At some point, I, slid against, the door to, sit down on the floor, and I've just, propped my arms on, my elbow, or my arms on my elbows, my arms on my knees, and I'm just contemplating life at this point. Briar's just... This is too much. Yeah. I think I've run out of ideas. I don't think my brain works anymore. And that wasn't Tori. That was Briar.
Oh, okay.
So, it's still true, because it's also Tori. I legitimately do not know. Have you come up with anything?
Up with things. We're just having a conversation.
Oh, sorry. What else do you want to talk about? While I sit here and contemplate, trying to figure out how to decipher who's who.
I mean, that was kind of the purpose of the conversation.
Well, then help me!
I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to help you. I'm the Zhorsia. I am real. I am... Yeah, I don't know how else to prove it to you.
This isn't helping.
What? Sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. The real Zhorsia can teleport. Well, yeah, okay. Me too. Yeah.
Then you conveniently had a reason for why you weren't able to do it at the time when,
Yeah, wild how that works, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something doesn't work, and I feel like it would be worse if I didn't have an actual reason.
Not just mad at you. I'm mad at you and other you. I'm mad at both of you.
What did I do?
Know what you did?
I literally don't have a clue.
Well, either you know what you did or the other you knows what you did. Either way, one of you is fucking around. And I am not okay with it.
I feel like you're fucking around.
How am I fucking around?
I don't know, I just wanted to say it.
Ah, you're not helping.
At least we know that Briar found out.
I have no ideas as to how to help you. I've told you everything that I know that can help.
None of it was helpful.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
Because everything you told me is so easily either just like it's nothing concrete.
What do you mean just not concrete?
Because other you said like basically the same things.
Again, how would I know that?
I told you that. That's how you should know that.
Yeah. Just because you told me that doesn't mean that I would just instinctively know it without you telling me.
I did tell you. Oh, we're going in circles.
I told you the thing you wanted to know without you telling me what it was.
Well, I mean, you kind of...
Yeah, but other you did it too. Yeah. Trying to help.
Okay, well, not exactly. Other you asked me to reveal a secret, which I did, to prove I was me. Wait, why did I have to... Oh my god. I hate this so much.
Confusion. It just keeps getting deeper.
Just the pit. I just have a shovel, and it never ends, but I'm not allowed to stop digging.
Strings. There's too many of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm drowning in strings. Literally drowning in string.
Quick before the hyenas come.
No!
Alright, fine. Well, it's been an hour. We can leave.
Maybe just leave me here. Maybe that's the solution to my problem. I'll just live in the Minotaur. I'll live behind the Minotaur forever, and then I'll never have to deal with this issue ever again.
God, you're an idiot sometimes, Briar.
I don't know. This is seeming like the best option.
Yeah, okay. And then I'm supposed to teleport out and then tell everybody else what? Hey, sorry, I abandoned Briar in the maze. Yeah, because that's not going to get me instantly attacked. Which, might I remind you, without my fucking armor.
Yeah, but see, how am I supposed to know that that's a bad thing? What if it's a good thing that you don't have your armor, because you're not you? What if you don't even know you're not you? What if neither of you know you're not you? What if you're both the same person? What if neither of you are Zhorsia?
You don't make any sense, Briar!
Welcome to her world, Josh.
It's because nothing makes sense.
That was partially my thought, I'm sorry.
Your brain is going in circles, and I feel like your mind is just trapped in a maze.
Huh. Where'd you get that idea from?
Weirdly, the surroundings.
Even outside of here. Everything's the same. It's not like being outside of this place changes anything. Everything is the same. This is so frustrating.
Alright, we're leaving. She just grabs you.
She just like mutters, she's like, why couldn't it have been Reland?
You teleport back to the inn.
We're in the inn. Back in the hallway or down here?
Yeah, in the hallway where they had left from.
I'm guessing the others are not here.
Yeah,
we're sitting around.
Yeah. So we'll jump back to you guys, Atramir, K2, and Darkalion show up. I almost forgot his name. Not gonna be able to know why.
It's alright, I'm very forgettable.
Show up a little while after you guys get back.
Anything?
So wait, who gets her first? Is it Tori, or is it Briar and others Zhorsia, or is it the three
No,
of
it's
them?
Atramir, and yeah, it's the
Gotcha.
three of them. So I heard the question that Rava asked. Make sure.
I did not.
So he had asked if they had found anything.
Oh.
Nothing solid, I think.
Nestor here?
I
Probably
have
not.
no idea.
I don't know. And I was honestly half able to listen to what happened, so I'm able to talk now. It's not throbbing anywhere near as bad now, but yeah.
Alright, well in that case, they reveal to you that Atramir has ordered the kidnapping of a priest, but will not execute it unless necessary. Has ordered the planned kidnapping of a priest.
I think I might have an idea. Though it predicates on a tenuous basis.
Better than what we got.
Just simply because I don't know how complete of a mimicry the false ones is.
You want to run that in normal language by us again, please?
I don't know if she can do what you can do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That made much more sense.
I have a way to determine that, but I can't do that if she is not present within my sight. So, absent that, I don't have many ideas.
Well, it's better than kidnapping a priest.
Yeah, but if the false can do what the real can, then unfortunately my plan tends to fall apart. And at that point, we're kind of left back at square one. Zhorsia, do you know if there are any other ex-members of the cult?
Yes,
Living.
but
Living.
no.
Right, so you're an oddity then.
Yeah.
I suppose I can't be surprised, given how we found you. The real question is, if they would bother to keep divination on you.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
I didn't expect you to. It was more of an idle thought, but maybe you had some information on that. I don't know, I'm shooting in the dark, just trying to figure out something. Anything. A second option in case my first one isn't successful. Though you said that you would prefer her not to die. I'm assuming the feeling isn't necessarily mutual.
Well, considering she's actively trying to kill me, yeah.
Why?
Your guess is as good as mine. Resentment, maybe?
Why would she be resentful of you?
I wasn't exactly, nice to her growing up.
So she didn't receive the same abuse that you did? Or did she?
No,
No?
at least not from the same people that I did.
Right. So why you and not her then?
What do you mean?
I guess I'm just wondering what the justification is. If there is any.
I don't know that there is.
I suppose it's fair. So did the two of you join the cult together?
No, I joined first.
And then she followed after, or was just picked up along the way?
I don't really know the story behind her recruitment.
I would like to insight.
Sure.
Just kind of the general, the generalness of what she's told me, relating to her sister. I don't expect to succeed, but yeah.
Yeah, she seems completely honest.
Well, it does seem funny that I don't know. We end up in similar situations here.
What do you mean?
Our families, parts of them ensnared in some dangerous maybe it's not heretical, but dangerous belief, nevertheless, zealotry.
This is a strange coincidence.
And I guess at this point I'm going to have to be willing to just abide by what one of you said. We need to trust.
Exactly.
I don't explicitly have anything. I don't have anything concrete, not yet. I don't know if I will. If she comes back. If I can glean anything. But I guess if I have to put my faith, I'm putting my faith here.
See if it works.
That's about all we can do. But we need to find Briar. And your sister. And to that that end, we don't necessarily know what they are. Although, if they teleported, well, it was probably somewhere known. Potentially nearby.
Yeah, potentially. Hopefully not super far. I don't know the limits of her magic, but
And you can do some level of teleportation,
yeah.
but I'm assuming probably not to the same level. Maybe.
Maybe.
Nah, I guess, yeah, you just said you don't know the exact limits, so I can't be sure if it's a dimension door or a full-on teleport.
Yeah.
So there's a full-on teleport, well, could be any number of places. I mean, it's not like the cult, well, I guess I don't know if the cult actually has an established compound or if they just wander.
There's no, like, base of operation for the cult, no.
Right.
It's an idea that spreads like wildfire. They can't really sit in one spot. They have to spread it.
They can't centralize, they have to proselytize. I guess that narrows that down. Not by much. I mean, I suppose trying to teleport to a moving target isn't exactly the easiest, but it's still possible. Unless they've set up camp temporarily somewhere, but
Well,
I still feel like it would be close. I don't know why, but I feel like it would be. I feel like were something untoward to happen to Briar, that she might want us to find it. To understand that it was our inaction, incapability to act that caused her ruin. Seems like it would drive a schism.
bones, yeah.
I don't know, I'm not a manipulator and I'm trying to guess at something I don't know how to do. But I guess if she was sent by Alma, not necessarily to hurt me, but maybe to hurt you, as a defector, someone who survived who they should have been killed by, seems like it would be an idea.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of what I'm worried about.
So am I.
It'd be at this point that the people in the lobby would hear a thud thud as 2 sets of boots land on the ground upstairs.
Well,
Someone's back.
that's either 2 wayward wanderers teleporting into an unknown tavern, or it's time to see where our faith is placed.
Alright, so Briar and Zhorsia, unarmored Zhorsia, appear in the same spot they left from an hour prior.
Mm-hmm.
Glance around. I'm assuming head downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright. You head downstairs, and immediately, as the 2 Zhorsias see each other, they both, like, look at each other, and then almost as an instinct summon the greatsword. Not offensively, but just have it ready.
Okay. The-
I
he-
know,
he-
this
Come on.
is such a fucking situation.
Yeah, see, here's the problem. I want to do it again, but I feel like that would be interpreted as hostile action. But at the same
Okay.
time,
Join us. Oh, God.
Before you guys come to blows, should we do this inside the tavern, or at least take this somewhere a little bit more private, or a little bit more open?
Maybe let's
Go to our
avoid
room.
this having any blows.
Oh yeah, I'd like to not have any fight whatsoever, but I mean, somebody here is not telling the truth, so we need to figure it out. But I don't think the tavern owner would enjoy a fight right here, so.
Okay, then
Or
where
in their
should we
room.
go?
question.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe rather I'd like to make a roll. I'd like to try to. Technically, I'm inciting both of them, but I want to try to see which one is more tense.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to just make one insight roll for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
General feel of the room.
Yeah, I'd actually be
Come
interested
to
in doing
my
the same
life.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything out of it.
Anybody that wants to, go ahead. Make an insight check.
I
Cool.
was hoping my first
Don't
roll
lead
would
to
be better than
anything.
a
I
6,
don't
but-
know.
I will also
Well, it's
try.
better than my total 6.
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Everybody else, come
Cool.
on, join in. We need the
I
help.
will.
She's not here, so.
Wow, like 11.
I mean, that's the best so far.
It's depressing.
I wasn't expecting to roll great.
All right. And for those that rolled, the room is tense.
Oh yeah.
Like you could cut a knife with this butter. Kind of tense.
Nice.
Wow.
Thanks. That was intentional.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured.
Neither of them appear more tense than the other.
Okay.
They're
About this-
both like
about the
weary and
same
on
level.
guard. Yeah.
Why don't we put this away?
Well,
What was that?
yeah.
Benji?
Let's. I think she said, how about we put the swords away? Is that what you said, Krista?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's your mic just cut out a little bit at the end. That's
It
okay.
did.
I don't really have any other options.
No, it's
Oh
fine.
no, it's okay.
Shit happens. It's just
I also echo her sentiment of how about we put the swords away?
My full thing was, why don't we put the swords away and you guys come join us? Meaning you and
Yeah.
the armored. It's too much. It's too much.
Too many Zhorsias.
Um, go ahead, Rava, and roll persuasion
no.
at advantage.
You got this. I believe in
It's
you.
not going to be great, but
I believe in the heart of the
I have a
cards. Believe. Yeah! Natural 20 minus 1.
didn't even have to roll.
You didn't even need
Didn't even
advantage.
need advantage, yep.
I didn't hear that. I heard advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, you got advantage, but doesn't matter. You didn't need
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't roll better.
they
Yeah.
they both kind of like glance at you between you and Briar, and then like look at each other. It's this like almost the exact same time the swords disappear.
Steps.
Cool. So, that's probably be stated. Any hostile action taken at this point, I'm not dealing with right now. So we'll probably get a try into the face. Both sides, either side, I don't care. Until we found the correct answer. Okay. So no kind of stuff. That's one and no one's happy. So, my dear doctor, you had an idea.
did.
Please explain to
Explain to the class.
everyone.
Are you doing your best Werner Herzog right now, my friend?
What?
So it's just, Ryan's been so quiet and so breathy tonight. It's just I asked him if he was doing his best Werner Herzog.
Not intentionally. I mean, it's more Edward tension stress.
Did you have a idea, Edward?
I did. It requires me to cast a spell, though.
It exists only on the periphery of the mind.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I think you said
Yeah,
it only
I didn't
affects the
even catch
mind.
that.
So it exists only on the periphery of the mind.
Well, have at it. Or we're gonna be sitting here for a very long time, all staring at each other.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for certain that spell again on the unarmored Zhorsia.
Okay.
Same parameters if it succeeds.
Okay. She is resistant to necrotic and radiant, and has no spells affecting her.
I hate it here.
Shit.
Trying to figure it out. Oh.
Am I remembering incorrectly, or maybe I'm remembering something else or somebody else? Didn't Zhorsia, or maybe one of these Zhorshias, if maybe not both, but I think one of them, have like a necklace with like a locket?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know one of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
We
like
all
and
knew about. Yeah.
yeah. Do they both have the locket?
Well, they don't usually keep it out in plain sight, so...
Well,
Oh, they don't like wear
Oh,
it like
oh.
around their neck?
They're
I was gonna say
wearing
one is
them.
unarmored.
I believe that
Yeah.
one of them has it tucked in their shirt. I think that's what they did.
Yeah, the one that was wearing it had it tucked away. Yeah, if you remember correctly, it's an image of her as her younger self.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yes, they keep it tucked.
That's not-
I thought there, Tori. Keep going.
I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it without it being like, alright, reveal your lockets! And then it's like, yeah, what if this causes a problem? It's just treading on eggshells with this whole situation. When did we see that locket? Did she show us? Did we see it? when did we?
I
I
know
don't think she showed all of them.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember
I
where.
know.
Yeah,
I
originally.
know as a group, we all knew about it because it fell off on the one that was in the waterfall. And she got free.
And did she pick it up and take it with her?
Nope.
Wait, who has it?
I believe Reland does.
Yes, I do actually. I produced the locket. So I don't.
Yeah, they both, as
I
you
don't-
take it out, they both glance at it.
I don't know if this complicates things, but I have this.
Do either of them look at it differently than the other, or is it like the same kind of look?
Same kind of look.
Huh.
You get the feeling they both recognize exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Well, no one's mauled me for it yet, so that's a good sign.
They both just like tackle Reelan. All of a sudden, everything else is forgotten.
It's a non-hostility zone.
Non-aggression
And-
pact has been signed.
It's a non-hostility zone enforced by hostility. Fine.
Absolute assertiveness.
I mean, isn't that what a demilitarized zone is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit, I thought one of them had it on themselves. I forgot that it had fallen off and Reelan now had it.
Same.
Frick! My plan has been foiled. Oh my god, I'm so out of
Here's
my
the problem:
teens.
is you know them the best of everyone.
I know, but they both told me things and it's all the same. I have
I
nothing.
didn't think we'd get this far so fast, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
I have nothing. Mike, why are you gone? I need your brain. Mike's the
What?
detective. Why are we doing this without the detective? Oh no.
Why did you join the cult?
Which one are you directing that at?
Both.
Hero question for the group.
They kind of exchange glances with each other. Before, like, almost in unison, like, to escape trauma.
Which one of them answers second?
The armored one, technically.
Okay.
But it's not like they begin speaking and then the other one picks it. It's like right away.
Yeah. It's just more of a that split second hesitation to start speaking first. What trauma were you escaping?
The family beatings. That time they answered like in complete unison.
What did Alma offer you, other than freedom?
Hope. Protection. That time they gave different answers. Hope was the unarmored one, and protection was the armored one.
Hope for a better future? Protection from those who harmed you?
Yeah.
I figure in unison again.
Yeah.
Okay. And for a time, that was true. Wasn't it?
Yep.
But no hope is gone. More protection that could be offered. Thrown away. Dashed against the rocks. And after all, if Alma could toss one of you to the side, what's to say the other one isn't next? As soon as you've served your purpose, why does she need to keep you? How many ex-members of the cult still exist, living?
They both like look at you, confused. They're like, 0?
Zero.
Unless you count me. Like they're both pondering it to themselves. 1?
One. As far as we know. As far as we're aware.
Question, and this is just because I don't fully remember. Did Zhorsia ever tell us why she ended up getting locked away in the inky dark?
She was sold. Yeah, she was sold to the deft hands by the cults on orders from Alma. And they basically just locked her away and tortured her until we rescued her.
I don't know how to put my things into words. Oh, cool.
So, the cult recruits its members out of desperation, seeming to offer them things they can't find themselves. Hope, protection, kind of gesturing to each one in turn. But it seems like, at least from the outside, the only avenue is join and stay in there forever, or die once you no longer fit their purpose. That doesn't sound like hope or protection to me. It sounds like she's using you. Using you to fit her own ends. And in the end, you're just another person written off her list. Another body left in her wake. I don't know what problems the two of you have with each other. And quite frankly, I don't care. Alma's already done enough damage. Torn enough lives apart. For what quest, I don't know. And at this point, I don't really care. If she's willing to turn family member against family member in some desperate bid to hurt one another, if she's willing to build idolatry that brings people to their doom, To follow that zealotry, that madness, is madness in and of itself. And I can't stand for it. I don't know which one of you is animosity and which one is Zhorsia. But perhaps maybe you two should make amends. Not for me, not for her. For yourselves. Both of you have seen the destruction she's wrought. If anyone's to fall for her own beliefs, it should be her, not you.
I'm gonna walk over to the armored Zhorsia, because I came with unarmored.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fun trying to figure this all out.
And I'm gonna hold up my hand and tell her, the other one trusted me. Now it's your turn. I need your blood. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Why?
You're asking us and me to trust you, and I'm asking you the same thing.
And you need my blood for that.
Yes.
Trust is a knife that cuts both ways.
Okay, I guess if it's for trust... she'll summon her dagger and just, prick her finger. How do you want this?
I just, swipe it off her finger, the same way I did with the other one.
And then it just heals right back up.
Yeah. Now, the million-dollar question. I just had other Zhorsia's blood, an hour ago. And now I've had this one. Are they the same?
Yes.
Practically
exactly the same.
Identical.
Identical.
Which makes no sense for a sister and a adopted sister.
Correct. What does that tell you?
There's foul magic afoot.
Aha!
That's where we're gonna end.
Yeah! They made it nowhere. It's still at the same place I was practically at the end of last session.
3 hours of figuring out absolutely nothing. And on that note, I'm going to end the stream, or the recording here, so thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
God. My brain.